Back to my YouTube channel. I am Alona Lopari, and I help entrepreneurs strategize their life and business. My specialty is helping entrepreneurs grow a mission-driven business and grow their leadership skills. Today, I would like to share with you a really cool topic about achieving any goal that you set your mind to, whether it's a personal goal or a goal that you might have in your business. Today, I want to introduce you with a life journal that I recently published called Connecting the Vision Backwards, inspired by my experience and all my work with my clients over my coaching. And I'd like to share with you a few of the questions that I designed in the journal for people to be walked through a spiritual self-reflection journey towards their higher purpose. So this journal serves the need for your personal development and also the need for your professional development, whether that is a transition between your full-time career to your own business, or whether that's a transition of scaling your business, or even ultimately changing your career path altogether, or your life path for that matter. So I wanted to start sharing with you the first 5 questions out of the journal. The journal is designed with over 30 questions based on the research that it takes 21 days for us to develop any new habit. And there's tons of research out there that when we write our goals down, the chances that those goals are going to be achieved rise drastically. So I'm going to attempt with you to share some of these guided questions from the journal so that it will give you some sort of a startup into your own journey of self-reflection towards your ultimate purpose. So the first thing is, what are you 5 things that you're grateful for? Because we know by research that when we focus on gratitude, we automatically attract more things to be grateful for. So the journal starts with 5 things you're grateful for. And again, this is meant to develop and kickstart a new habit in your life where you take 5 minutes a day to go through each of the guided questions, so that you start that process. The next thing is, what is already working and where do you want to end up? There's a lot of value in realizing where you are and what is it that you like to achieve. A lot of people don't actually take the time to figure out what is it that they want and what is it that they actually need to do to get to the next step that they're trying to get to. So this question is designed to really have you think through processing, a brainstorming process of where you are and what's already working and where do you want to end up. I have a quote on here from my journal that is very dear to me that says, "Don't feel like you have to work harder. Learn how to articulate your value instead." As I've seen in my work, especially with women, we need to really understand how to verbalize our skills and experience, and how to actually position ourselves for different opportunities or for different goals that we're trying to achieve, so that we don't feel like we have to make up for it with busy work. A lot of women struggle with this, and I know personally I had to overcome lots of that as well. Another question that follows is, what are your top core values? So I have 5 spaces on here listed for you. I've realized throughout my experience that unless we're really clear on what our core values are and what really drives us into all areas of our life, then we are more exposed or potentially inclined to be affected by our environment and by other people maybe that are around us that maybe might not be aligned with what our ultimate goals and purpose or drive is. So I think it's very important in figuring out what are those top 5 values that you have maybe received from your environment, from your upbringing, from your character, from your personal life, that you can clarify and really jot those down. Because once you're clear on those, then you're going to be much better position to attract the people in your life that are going to line up with your goals and vision, whether that's your business, whether that's your personal relationships, whether that's your family, parenting, you name it. It really is applicable to all the other areas of your life. I have a citation here that I'd love to share with you. It says the key to the ability to change is the changeless sense of who you are, what you're about, and what you value. This is from Stephen Covey. Not sure if any one of you has read his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Successful People. I know that's a book that's left a big imprint on me, especially with setting up win-win situations in my life, as I have worked on the leadership of my company. It's really helped out in figuring out how to help other people position and help them reach their goals while you're also helping yourself reach your goals. So setting up win-win situations where everyone wins, and it's that a relationship that gives and takes. It's not a one-sided relationship. And especially with partnerships down the line, as your business will be scaling, it's very important to understand how to meet those needs for people and how to set up win-win situations whenever possible. I always say there's always a way to set up a win-win situation, and if there isn't a way, then maybe it's not the right timing. So those same people might show up in your life a little bit later on, where you can set up a really good win-win situation that benefits both parties. But the reason why I chose this quote for my journal is that I think the ability to adapt to life and change, and adaptability to challenges and whatever comes our way, is a really important skill to develop. And the more you develop that, the more you actually will be realizing your goals and the success that you're actually looking for in your life. That's all I wanted to share with you. If you are interested in the journal, it will be available on Amazon. I will include the link underneath the video. And this is a great starting point for a lot of people that might be in a transitory phase or in transition phase, whether it's with their career or their just life in general, where they know they want to take a different path, but they not necessarily know where to start. And that's how it all started about, and that's how I became inspired to write it, because I just put in all my work that I've been doing with all these clients all these years into a very guided journal. But that's not just a journal, but it's also going to help you program your mind and also develop new habits that you need moving forward towards your success. Thanks so much for tuning in. As usual, subscribe to my channel as I do new videos every week. And I will see you next week with a new video. Thank you, everyone.